Hello, citizens of the internet. Welcome to the Dad's Guide to Minecraft, FireTamers SMP Season 2. That's right, we are back in the FireTamers Season 2 SMP. And today we are going to continue with some create stuff. We're going to go ahead and make the clay factory and a little offshoot of the clay factory, a nether quartz factory. As strange as that might sound, those two go hand in hand. And I think I'm going to show you some other things too. At the very beginning over here, I set some stuff up just so we could get moving right into the create stuff, because I know that's what you guys come here for, mainly the create stuff. So we are going to cover some of the stuff that I did over here, just getting I guess everything kind of set up and up to speed so we can transport the cobblestone over here. And some of the things that I did behind the scenes, so you can see what I did with the power to make this whole thing work a little bit more smoothly. So building a clay factory and a nether quartz factory sounds like a plan. Then let's get started. Okie dokie. So I set up this spot here for that factory. I will get to that in a second, but as we come over to here, you'll see some different things from the last time we were in this area. First, I actually, this is kind of crazy, I moved this over a couple, this one right here, over a couple blocks, so I could add clutches to either side here, so I could turn on and off the drills. I can also add the redstone links like this to the backs of all these to turn them on and off all at once. That's probably what I'll end up doing, but for right now, we're just going to use the levers to toggle them on and off. I did the same thing on this side. You can see right there. And I also added chutes, 2 chutes to the bottom of each of these, so it goes down underneath, and I'll show you that in a second. But first, I kind of want to show you this little contraption. So I tried a couple different things. I thought maybe redstone could go to a chute and turn it off. It can't. It's got to be a smart chute. This works kind of like when you send redstone signal to a hopper, it turns it off, so you don't have things coming down. Right here we have 32 cobblestone in this barrel. Kind of think about these barrels as the same as these storage doors right here. And right now there's a couple cobblestone in each one of these chutes going down, but they're being stopped by a redstone signal going to a smart chute just like this. Now to make a smart chute, you need a chute, a copper sheet, and a electron tube. So once you have those 3 things, it's pretty easy to make these. But we're gonna go ahead and flip this, and you can see right there they go right down. It's super fast. Boop, boop. Okay. So now you understand the base concept of what we're doing with the smart chutes. Basically, they are stopping right now any of the cobblestone from here going down into the lines below here. And I set up one of the smart chutes with a redstone link set for the cog, which I'm going to use as my symbol at the top, and then whatever I'm working on. So this will be the clay factory mainly. So this is for the clay factory. So if I were to toggle this right here, it would actually open up this smart chute and send stuff down onto a mechanical belt that is going over to this area right here. But let's go down and check this out really quick, some of the stuff that I've done. So I go down to the underbellies here. And first thing you'll notice is I changed this whole setup down below. Right now, I changed, this was just a single line of regular water wheels. I went ahead and I made a whole line of large water wheels, and then another line of large water wheels right next to this, connected those two through a couple of the gearboxes, and then I have it running a little bit slower than what it was before. Mainly because I want to be able to not have this backup with a lot of stuff, and when we get to the washing stations, instead of stepping down the washing stations for the different areas, I just figured I would go ahead and step down the whole process. Now, instead of having the dispensers that were facing this way, I have them facing up, and you'll see why here in a second. I added another button down here, turn on and off. It shoots it up. It spins both the water wheels in opposite directions, which is perfect for this because this will spin this in the right direction because it's going opposite directions. If I actually had this spinning the same direction, so if this was spinning this way, this was spinning this way, what would happen is I would need to put another one of these gearboxes here so all the rotational force was heading in the right direction. But, you know, this works perfect. Now, taking a look back here at what I was talking about, we have, maybe it'd actually be easier to see it if I jump up here real quick. Okay, so all of the conveyor belts are moving in the right direction. They're all moving down from these smart chutes. They're moving towards another conveyor belt that will carry the cobblestone down to wherever we want them to go. And right now, this is the only one that's actually going into another building. These will eventually go down further into other buildings as well, once we get to that point. So you can see what I did is I have redstone links that are not set up yet on the back side, and then I have these levers that are on the sides. This one is off because the redstone link is set up, and that's what's being controlled up there that I showed you earlier. So when we're ready to set these other redstone links up for the other factories, I'll just add the signals here that I want, turn them off at the source that I want to control, and then flip this to the off position. This will just give me an easy way to control everything that I need to going forward. Hope that makes sense. But that was kind of the plumbing work that I did in between episodes, and just kind of made this base over here for us to turn into the factory once we're ready to go. Now you can see this is that one line. It's coming over here. We're going to actually hook up a couple of chutes going up here so we can blow the cobblestone up to the right level that we want it to, and then we'll need a mechanical fan below here that will kind of be leeching power off of this cleverly to blow the stuff upwards. But yeah, we'll get to that in a second, like I said. Then once it's up at the top, up here, we'll go ahead and convert the cobblestone into gravel with the crushing wheels, and then from gravel into sand. So it'll be like a really quick process. Then we will set up something to grab everything that is not clay or sand, as you can get clay sometimes when you're crushing stuff and washing stuff. Anything that's not that, we will pull into a kind of like catch-all little storage drawer. And then the sand and clay will go down, and I'll split the sand into one line that is going to be haunted and turned into soul sand, and the other line that will be normal sand. And then we're going to wash both of that, the soul sand and the normal sand, and that will turn into clay, and it'll turn into nether quartz with some other stuff that, you know, we'll put something else to pick up some of the other things that can be along the way too, because we don't want that gumming up our system. Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot of explaining there. That was a lot of, you know, show don't tell. No, that was a lot of tell don't show. So we got some stuff here that we can get things going, and I think what we'll do is we'll get the chutes right now. We don't need a clutch yet, but we are going to grab some of these gearboxes, and we're going to grab one of the fans. And do I have andesite? I don't. It's in here. I need andesite funnels. Okay, grab those like that. Cool. Oh, Plague Man with his rats. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add stuff over here. And I grabbed chutes. Let's see here, or shafts. I have one shaft right there, but I do have my bag of tricks. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that too, because we will need those. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a fan below this, or right at the same level as this at the bottom. I think this is how it works. Maybe what I want to do is actually put a funnel down first and see where that is. I think that'd probably be the better, or the chute, I mean. Yeah, I actually put, all right, cool. Let's just jump up here for a second. We're going to go ahead and put to subscribe to Eugene Numberslaw. Definitely subscribe to Numberslaw. He's a great guy. All right. We're going to put one up there, and then we'll put the fan against this. All right. Crouch click. Okay. And we want it to face away, so if we crouch click on here, the fan will face upwards. Perfect. That's what we want. Now we want to make sure that the wind is going to blow in the right direction. So let's go ahead and we're going to put a vertical gearbox. One right here, coming off of here. That. All right. And then let's see. Put a shaft going down here. And this way we can actually see if we need to add something else. Do I want... Yeah, I think I want an actual this kind right here. This. And then we'll have one going up as well right here. Oh, nope. That one. Sometimes if you right click on the wrong things here, like the click to do that. All right. So now we need to see if the wind's blowing the right direction. All right. The best way to do this is actually be to take this off. But it was nice to have something to put it against, right? Okay, that's sucking down right now. All right. So if this were to happen and you're in the same situation, all you have to do is change one of these out with a gearbox and it'll change the direction. So let's just go ahead and we'll put another vertical one here. Oh, crouch click. Like that. And now it should be blowing the air up. Yep. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And it doesn't matter how fast that blows. It's going to be fine regardless. So let's go ahead and put our chutes back down here. So we'll do chutes, and we'll do at least one more chute going up. Now, I don't think I showed this before, but if you use the wrench on the chutes, it makes it clear on the side so you can see stuff going up it. Now, how are we going to get the blocks coming on here into the chute coming up here? Well, it's pretty easy. All we do here is we stick a andesite funnel on the outside, that, and that'll move stuff into the chute. The wind will blow it up, and then we're going to extract things off of here onto a conveyor belt going this direction. So we can go ahead and put a chute down like that, and that'll move stuff out. Now I can flip the switches here and you can see how this is going to work real quick. Like, since I don't need this on producing new stuff because I have a lot of cobblestone in here. So if I turn this on, oh, not like that. There we go. Let's go to something else. If I turn this on right here, really quickly, it'll start dropping cobblestone down. I can turn that off. Now we should see cobblestone come over here. Hopefully not the rat guy going into this thing. There we go. There's a cobblestone. It goes in here, and we'll see it start to blow upwards like that, and then come out the funnel right here and drop onto the ground. So that's essentially what we're going to do. That's how we're going to move stuff around. Look, it's raining cobblestone. That's how we're going to move stuff around on this, our little village here of factories. But you can see how much comes out, like just flipping that on and off really quick. This is going to be a very, say, efficient process going through here. All right. Now that we have that set up, yeah, I think we're going to end up moving this up one more so it comes up. Then we can have this here, and I think I'll put something on top of it to block it, just so if this backs up, it just doesn't start shooting stuff out the top. But I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick, and I'm going to put the floor in around here. That way we can start building off of that for our other contraptions, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that we got that all done and covered there, and all I'm doing in these patterns is I'm just taking the 4 different variants of deep slate slabs and just randomly putting them down. It doesn't take that long, but it just, you know, just kind of just do it. It looks kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna basically have a line that comes off of here. So let's go ahead and drop down. Let's see, do one of those right there, and one right. I guess right here. I think that'll do like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a mechanical belt down here. Gonna extend it across like so. Okay, nice. And then we can go ahead and put this down as well right here, like that. And then I'll bring everything out onto this belt once it's spinning in the right direction, which is perfect. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the big old crushing wheels. I couldn't think of the word there for a second. We're gonna have the crushing wheels come out, and I think what we'll do is we're gonna want to have a shaft in between here. Move that down. Put one in there, and then we're gonna connect this vertical gearbox here, this vertical gearbox here, like that, and then we're gonna put the wheels right here, like there. Okay, now theoretically, when we get one of these power, it should spin them in opposite directions. So we're gonna go ahead and set up another one right next to it, right here. I think, yeah, we'll do it right there. The same thing again. These on the other side. This, and put these down right there. So we should be able to get these to spin the same way. And like I said, I'll quickly turn them into gravel, turn the cobblestone into gravel, and then into sand right here. And then we'll split the line to two lines right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do that. So what we'll do is we'll have two shafts coming off like this. And then we will have this first shaft. Let's just say it's going to end right here. And the second shaft is going to end down here. That, okay. Let's go ahead and put these on. I'm going to have to make some more belts here. Well. Okay. All right. That will work. Let's go ahead and make sure I can get these spinning in the right direction first. And then we'll come back and worry about how that all plays out. So let's drop down here. I have this shaft coming in. So I think what I'll do is I'll split this out with a regular old gearbox here. And then we'll have this come over. And where is one of those? I think if I just get one of these going. Oh, I could go one more actually. All right. Take this out one more. Then we'll do that. And we'll bring it over. More. Then we'll bring this up. We can change the direction, like I said, by just adding more gearboxes down in between there. Okay. Okay, so right now they're... Oh, eat. No. Well, that's something you don't want to do. Yeah, so be careful when you're working with crushing wheels. That just happened. Yeah, it's been a long time since I died. But yeah, let this be a cautionary tale to everyone. When working with crushing wheels, don't jump on a conveyor belt and get sucked into one. I could not get that off, and I think what happened is the crushing wheel got crushed. Yeah. Okay. Where is my grave? There we are. Maybe I was able to pick it up. Oh, good. I was able to pick it up. Oh, my goodness. All right. All right. All right. Put that down. And we're going to add... Where is it? Grab that. And We're gonna grab one of these. Okay. I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just did that. Okay, so now these are going in the right direction. Right there. This is spinning in the right direction. Those are spinning in the right direction. That is exactly what we want. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cover these holes back up. Okie dokie. So a couple of things we need to do now. We need to get power to this and have these spin the right direction. If we basically put a gearbox here and then have shafts go through here, these will spin the wrong direction. You think, you know what? Let's try it out real quick here. This is always the fun part. So we put shaft there and we put a regular old gearbox down here. I need to organize my stuff. Yeah, see, it goes in the wrong direction. So we actually need that to go one more over. So what we're gonna do here is grab this out of here. Gonna have to replace those. Okay. You know what? I'll go ahead and just do this one first so we can see it. So what I like to do is I put a little bit of distance here. I could also do it on this side, right? If I extended this back too, that would work as well. Yeah, why don't we do that? Just so I have the room to work with up there. Let's go ahead and add that like that. And then we're going to do that like that. That did not work. Oh, because this one's spinning the other direction now. Oh, I see. All right, let's do this. This is why I like to play. This is why I like to do what I do. All right, get down one. Yep, okay. There we go. Just needed to move it back one, and now that works. Perfect. Go ahead and grab this one. Put it down here. That. Put this one back here. There we go. Okie dokie, that's all moving in the right direction. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put fans. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I think that's plenty. Okay. Oh, that's one too far over. There we go. All right, sometimes it's hard for me to see exactly where that is. There we go. All right. And let's get this spin in the right direction if we can. Actually, these guys right here are spinning in the right direction. I wonder if I can get it over here. This is where I think maybe having the washers on the other side is the smarter move. I actually think that might be the smarter move. All right. Rethinking this whole thing again. Let's move this back and we'll do it the other way. Okay, so now I'll put this in here. All right, that's spinning the right direction now too. All right. So let's figure out how we're going to do the washing stations now. All right, so let's go ahead and put this down. Mechanical fans, and if you need to see how to make those, I did that in the very second episode. I made mechanical fans. You can just go there and have everything that you need to see. Okay. Careful I don't run into anything here. Not being very friendly to me. Alright, we'll just do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 should be plenty. We can always put more down. And that'll ensure that it's being washed the whole way. Maybe we don't do that. And I can always make more mechanical fans too. So let's do surely 6, maybe 7. Just to be sure. All right, so let's go ahead and put just some temporary blocks down right now. So we can put the water down. You know, well, do I want temporary blocks? No, I think actual blocks. What do I have here? All those. Put that there. And that there. Okay. I want to do that too, so it blocks stuff so it doesn't go over. And then we'll put water down here. Which, since those are slabs, I can't really put them down on the slabs because you know how it is. A waterlog slab, so you gotta put it down against other stuff. So let's grab that. Go. Okay, perfect. Then we'll just need this spinning the right direction with the wind. Let's see if we do. Down here. You know what? This may be spinning the right direction anyhow. So I'm going to take a chance here. Block that off with a shaft. And we'll see if we can get this all spinning in the right direction. And I cannot tell. Cannot tell. So I guess what we could do is we could throw something down here and wash it. What do I have that we can wash? Let's throw this cobblestone down and see what happens here. Give it a little test. All right, that's what we want to see. Is it washing it? It is not. So we need to blow it the other direction. All right, so once again, simple solution is to take one of these out. There we go. Okay. So let's try this one. All right. Take two. Oh, yeah, that's getting washed now. There you go. You see the particles. Is it going to be enough? Pretty sure it was enough. It's just that sometimes it doesn't turn into clay. Let's go ahead and just throw a couple of these down here. There we go. Man, they lower the percentage chance on that one. It doesn't seem like very many of those turned into clay. Let's try the whole rest of this on here. Ooh. Eee. That would have been the death of me again. We don't want that to happen. We'll do the whole 23 and see how many of those come out. Yikes. This is not making much clay. Well, that was not a lot, but I guess we're going to have to make a bunch of it to get clay out of here. Okay. Well, this process is set up. We just need to have at the end of this right here a couple things to catch stuff. So let's see, what don't we want in here? There's a couple things. So I went ahead and I got stuff here to make filters, which we're gonna have to do that real quick. And we're gonna get our brass funnels and 2x2 spruce drawer. I think we'll grab this. Do I want 2x2 or is it just 2? I think it just makes flint as a thing. So just in case, we'll do that one, and then a regular spruce drawer right there. And I think I want some andesite, so I match everything else. I guess I can tear that down now because we won't need that anymore. And then I'll put that on the back here. But so to make filters, and this is so we're basically gonna tell the brass funnel not to worry about to ignore the sand and the clay balls. That way that it picks up anything else besides that into here. And I'll do the 2 drawer just in case there's more than 2 things that come out, but I really think it's just flint that'll come out of there. I don't think we'll get iron nuggets out of there. Go ahead and do that. So do like there, and then we do the wool in between, and that gets us the filters. Okay, we'll grab those, and let me grab these real quick here. Okay, put this down here, and then we'll put this on top. the single one, because we just want clay. All right, and we'll mark it for clay. There we go. And actually, you know, we wouldn't need to have a brass filter back here. We can actually have an andesite filter because the storage drawer will only allow 2 things into it. So I'm wondering now, maybe I do want to do the 4 just in case, but I didn't see any other options there. So we'll watch it. We'll see if there's anything else. So right here, actually it doesn't matter where we put this, but I think right here is fine. We'll just do it a little bit further back. This is going to pick up everything that is not. Oh, you know what? I actually need to move this. How am I going to do this? Maybe I do want to do that, actually. Let's do this here. So we'll put it on top of this. I think this should work. I don't think it'll go underneath it. There. And if I put a, we'll just do brass since we have brass. Okay. Have it so it goes in like that. Yeah, that should just grab everything that's going in there. Okay. And we can put clay on it just to filter things out. So, and here, just there we go. Like, which button is it? We can put it right there. So that's just saying let clay in. And then we'll move this down. It'd be right there. Fine, okay. And we'll do the 2 drawer. There we are. Okay. So on the filter for this one, we're gonna have it go in like that. And we're gonna get a filter here. Let's just do 1. And just click it down somewhere. Okay. So now we're gonna say that we want to exclude clay. Everything else can go into that drawer, right? So deny list, we're gonna click on that. So we're denying clay balls. All right. Down there. Put that filter right there. Okay. So now what should happen is we should be able to get all this coming around here and just clay going into this. So let's go ahead and turn it on and see if this actually works. Hopefully it does. Okay. Here goes nothing. Move that on for a second. And then let's go ahead and turn it off and see if we get individuals coming up here. Going through it, there's a whole bunch. Oh, you know what? I probably want to put a cap on this too. I could do, I had somewhere. There we go. Let's grab that. The slab on top. That works. Yep, it's 1 at a time. Good, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. See, it's being ignored. Oh, you know what? I need actually. I actually needed to ignore the sand as well. That is a problem. Okay, so. Well, the sand's not getting in there either. Go ahead and make a new filter. Forgot about that. We definitely wanted to ignore sand. Okay, so we wanted to ignore clay and sand. Deny list. Check. Okay. I think that worked. See what this one is. Yep. Okay, cool. Move that other one in back in here. So that should be perfect there. All right. And that is just allowing that in. So that's good. And we have 29 clay balls. All right. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and throw these in here too. There we are. And I should lock that down. And also I did add, got one of these. Actually bring 2 of these. Doop. And 2 of these over as well. Here for now. That way we can on that, this, do that. That way we don't have any issues with it overflowing. Okay. Hi there. It's me from the future. You don't know this yet, but this was going to be a really long video, like really long. So I decided to just cut the video here in half while I was editing, and we will continue doing the nether quartz part of this farm in the next video. But if you enjoy what you've seen and would like to see more from the Dad's Guide in the future, you know what to do. Click that like button, smash the subscribe button, and press that notification bell. I think we were upwards of 56 minutes in the whole video, so we're gonna cut this one about 35 and the next one about 20, just because there's no need. If you're gonna follow part of this process, this will get you to being able to make a farm that produces clay, and the next video will be the farm that produces nether quartz right off of this one. So look out for that video, but until next time, bye for now.